Hey, how's it going, Old School Runescape, and welcome back to the weekly recap. This week we saw a few changes made to the new world switcher, including switching the two buttons around, as well as changing the colors of the switch button and the logout button. Also, it's now possible to permanently dismiss the menu that asks you if you really wish to switch worlds. In addition to that, the world you're on is now highlighted in a gray color, and if you haven't realized yet, you do have the ability to set favorite worlds, so give that a go. Up next, in order to make farming just a little bit more intuitive, every single farming patch now has rake, prune, cure, and clear options added as a left-click option. In addition, the tool leprechauns will now note your weeds, and examining a compost bin will now tell you the status and contents of the bin. And lastly, we've officially released our Summer Special Bond Package, giving you the ability to purchase 3 months of membership for just 5 bonds, so you can redeem the Summer Special through the bond interface as seen here. Moving on to our competitive tournament announcement news post. As we won't go into too much detail in this video, it's essentially an online tournament with $10,000 cash on the line. Some seriously exciting stuff, so be sure to give that a read if you're interested, and we'll have more on that soon. So let's move on to this week's Q&A, where we discuss the possibilities of a skilling boss, a new Dark Hammer weapon, and we also showed off a sneak peek of the Hellhound boss made by Mod Ghost. So be sure to give that a watch if you missed it via the highlight linked below. And finally, we move on to this week's Player Spotlight feature. Starting off with Zoid, who's made an interesting observation, pointing out that the two halves of the Dragon Square shield actually form a Dragon Kite shield. Interesting little Easter egg. Up next, a couple cool real-life pictures from Zemax, showcasing his homemade rune pouch, and Aram's Mega Blocks figure. And lastly, we have Faux Freedom, who put himself up to a 24-hour charity livestream, raising over $8,000 for the Wounded Warrior Project. And we love seeing stuff like this, so well done, that's awesome. So that about sums up this week in Old School RuneScape. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date with the game, and aside from that, we'll thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.